Okay, so now, did you know that most marriages are broken up because of finances? Sometimes men don't have money, other times women don't have money, and this results into more marriages being broken up than anything else. So these are some of the top questions that you need to ask your partner just to make sure you're in the same page when it comes to finances. Number one, what is your measure of wealth? Now, sometimes you're in a scenario where the man is thinking this high, then the lady is thinking this low. So the effort that person X is putting in is not as much as person Y is putting in. So you end up having differing mindsets, yet you're in the same house. So have a bold conversation about that and understand what is this person's perspective of wealth. What do they consider as being wealthy? Some people say something as simple as having a house is considered wealth. But I believe the more you can expound on that and understand what this person's understanding is, the better for you as a couple. So number two, and it's important you understand the metrics of who is going to be spending on what within a marriage. So sometimes the woman has her expectations in her head. So take an example, they might expect the man to pay for everything, whereas in some scenarios, women are now emancipated. So the man might also have some expectations of, you know what, you're supposed to help me in this situation or the other. So what happens in most scenarios, people don't actually talk about it. People don't really put pen to paper in most scenarios. So the man has his expectations, the woman has his expectations, and in most scenarios, you're conflicting because of expectations in one's head. So get to understand what your understanding of expenditure should be like within your relationship. It goes a long way towards empowering you as a couple build upon your finances. And number three, which is I think one of my most important ones, is have a bit of understanding of what exactly you're doing. I mean, have a budget in place of, man, this is what we should be spending as a family. Have an investment portfolio, which everyone should be tracking. Yeah, so this is not just a man's job. Even as a woman, try to understand, man, what are we actually investing in? Are we buying a bit of real estate? What's our stock portfolio like? What companies do we own stocks in? So just having this openness gives both people in the relationship a bit of comfort in, man, this is what we're actually trying to achieve. Here is where we're trying to grow. So it removes you from this scenario of we just need to spend, 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 but man, we're actually growing something, and here is what we are growing. This is what we own. This is what we're growing out to. So yes, those are my top 3 pointers. Just have open discussions about those three things. Meaning, who's paying for where do we stand in terms of wealth, and what's your understanding of wealth overall. That's all for today, folks. Bye bye.